Our story begins in Africa, millions of years ago. The Earth was a different place then. Vast forests covered the land. The climate was changing, and this change would shape the destiny of a new kind of ape. These were the ancestors of all humans, the first hominids. These early hominids were different from other apes. They began to walk upright on two legs. This allowed them to see over tall grasses and travel long distances. They were still small and hairy, but something profound had begun. The journey to becoming human was underway. Their hands, now free from walking, became capable of more intricate tasks. This would be crucial for the next stage of human evolution, the development of tools. These early humans were on the verge of a new era, one where they would shape the world around them. Millions of years passed. Hominids continued to evolve. One group emerged from the rest, distinguished by their larger brains and more advanced tools. These were the first members of our genus, Homo. One of the earliest known was Homo habilis, or handyman. Homo habilis lived in Africa around 2 million years ago. They were the first humans to make and use simple stone tools. These tools, though crude, were a sign of their growing intelligence. They used them to cut meat, dig roots, and defend themselves. With tools, Homo habilis could access new food sources and survive in harsher environments. This gave them an advantage over other hominids. They were still primitive, but their ability to innovate would change the course of human history. As time went on, human ancestors continued to improve their tool-making skills. They discovered fire, providing warmth, light, and protection. Fire also allowed them to cook food, making it easier to digest and unlocking new sources of nutrition. Around 1.5 million years ago, a new species emerged, Homo erectus. They were taller and had larger brains than Homo habilis. Homo erectus created more sophisticated tools like hand axes and cleavers. These tools were more refined, a testament to their growing cognitive abilities. Homo erectus was also the first human ancestor to migrate out of Africa. They spread into Asia and Europe, adapting to diverse environments. Their ability to control fire and create better tools allowed them to survive in colder climates and hunt larger prey. The human brain continued to evolve, growing larger and more complex. This led to the development of language, art, and complex social structures. Humans were becoming more than just creatures focused on survival. They were developing culture and abstract thought. Around 600,000 years ago, a new species, Homo heidelbergensis, emerged. They possessed even larger brains than their predecessors and exhibited signs of symbolic thought. Evidence suggests they may have been the first humans to bury their dead, hinting at a deeper understanding of life and death. This period marked a critical turning point in human evolution. The development of language allowed for more efficient communication and the transmission of knowledge. Humans were becoming more social, capable of cooperation and planning on a larger scale. Section 5. A new kind of human, Neanderthals. Around 400,000 years ago, a new group of humans emerged, the Neanderthals. They were closely related to modern humans and lived in Europe and parts of Asia. Neanderthals were well adapted to cold climates, with stocky builds and larger noses to warm the air they breathed. Neanderthals were skilled tool makers and hunters. They used spears to hunt large animals and controlled fire for warmth and cooking. They lived in social groups and cared for their sick and injured. Evidence even suggests they might have had their own forms of art and language. For a time, Neanderthals shared the Earth with early Homo sapiens. However, around 40,000 years ago, they vanished from the fossil record. The reasons for their disappearance remain a mystery, although competition for resources and climate change likely played a role. Section 6. The rise of Homo sapiens. While Neanderthals thrived in Europe and Asia, Homo sapiens, or modern humans, evolved in Africa. They possessed a more gracile build and larger brains than Neanderthals. Homo sapiens developed even more sophisticated tools, including blades, needles, and fishing hooks. Around 200,000 years ago, modern humans began to migrate out of Africa, eventually spreading to every corner of the globe. They encountered other human species, including Neanderthals, and interbred with them. As a result, many people today carry a small percentage of Neanderthal DNA. The emergence of Homo sapiens marked a turning point in Earth's history. With their advanced cognitive abilities and ability to adapt to diverse environments, they were poised to become the dominant species on the planet. Section 7. Mastering our environment. Homo sapiens continued to innovate and adapt. They developed agriculture, which allowed them to settle in one place and cultivate crops. This led to permanent settlements and the rise of civilizations. With agriculture came the domestication of animals, providing new sources of food and labor. The development of agriculture was a game changer. It freed humans from the constant need to hunt and gather, allowing them to specialize in other areas such as crafts, art, and governance. This led to the rise of cities, trade, and complex social structures. Human ingenuity knew no bounds. They developed writing, mathematics, and astronomy. They built temples, pyramids, and vast empires. The ability to cooperate and innovate allowed Homo sapiens to thrive and shape the world in their image. Section 8. Our journey continues. From those first tentative steps on the African savanna to our current global civilization, the story of human evolution is one of adaptation, innovation, and survival. We have faced countless challenges, from climate change to competition with other species, and emerged as the dominant species on Earth. Today, we continue to evolve and adapt. Our technology is rapidly changing, and our understanding of the universe is constantly expanding. We are exploring new frontiers, from the depths of the ocean to the vastness of space. The journey that began millions of years ago is far from over. As we look to the future, we carry with us the legacy of our ancestors. Their ingenuity, resilience, and capacity for cooperation have shaped who we are today. The story of human evolution is a testament to the power of adaptation, the importance of curiosity, and the boundless potential of the human spirit.